It's still technically the same day. Okay, bonus episode. So, Straya was on my mind, and I looked it up, and I was wondering if it might be short for Australia. It made me think of it a little bit, and that's what it is, and that makes me happy. So, that made me want to record a video. It's still technically today, which is like days in the future. Time is weird, especially on YouTube. Listen, we're almost... Volume goes to here in my headphones. We're almost up to Masters, so getting one more game in, that's fine. It's not like you guys are going to complain about there being too many games. There have been too many games. New ranked game. Who cares? One more game. Ooh. Broccoli Goobert's kind of bad. Especially early. Room on sale. Okay, wait. Let's think about the things. What kind of things? The things that I would think about are, how do you fit a broom? Technically, it's doable. Okay, let's think some more. What about this one? 3.3 seconds. What about this one? What about... Is there a way to get all of the activators? To get all of the activators, it would have to go long ways to do that. We're off by a little bit, but we're so close. There's a healing potion. New plan. Healing potion. This one. What are we doing? I don't know. We're blowing people up. By which I mean the opposite of blowing people up. We are slowly healing ourselves. Forever and ever. L and F, you're going down. You're going to run out of stamina. And once you do, I'm just going to keep healing and you're going to be out of stamina. You're honking. L and F. Bullying. Bully refund buffs. What do we do with it? I don't know. We get all kinds of buffs. Holy rope. One of the coolest images in the Discord. Items. This battle axe looks like it can buff itself. It lights up the green diamond and the yellow star with rope. Item activates. The diamond item triggers faster. I don't know if there are any others. Whip could maybe do that. Ah, self-buffing whip. Could be a real thing. So, flip it. Flip it. Flip it. But I do want this in this bag. Also, I want more activators. What other activator? This one. That one uses stamina. There's a whetstone. Oh. Crap. What am I doing with the stupid rope? Stupid rope isn't that stupid, but it's kind of stupid. Alright, let's think about this. If you got stamina problems, I feel bad for you. Alright, we are doing things. This thing. Oh, I also have food cooking, so not really on a timer, but kind of on a timer. This yellow can come out for right now. God, I want this potion in. Amulet's okay. What if I just sold everything? For what purpose? Potion amulet without the potion. Why don't I sell the amulet? Don't know. Because it gave me vampire. And spikes and empower. That was like the best potion ever. Good job, potion. Not potion. Good job, potion amulet. Kind of back to speed running, but not really. Wait, this Goobert's no longer the worst. Still pretty bad, but... Heal for 9, only 5 activations, 4 poison. That's actually... I mean, it's... better-ish? Better-ish? Wait, broom. God, everything is so bouncy. Game, chill with the bounciness, but it's kind of fun. So, there's a smithing for dummies. And it's kind of good. There's also knife to meet you, but that's very, like, dagger heavy. I don't think I want this Goobert. It sells for 6. You sell for 3. I wouldn't make this Goobert, but now that I have it, maybe I do want it. I want to make the broom. Crap. I do. If I want to make the broom, I don't want the spear, I don't want the goobert, I do want this. That's it. Why do I want this? Because I wanted the whetstone. Why do I want the whetstone? 1.5 second activator. Hammer, pig. Hammer, pig. The other hammer. This one. Whetstone. Whetstone doesn't do a whole lot. Do I ever sell the whetstone? No. Start the battle. Find the second whetstone. Sell the amulet of alchemy? No. We got this. Jin. Jin has a lot of weapons. I was about to talk crap about Jin. I am no longer going to talk crap. Jin. I'm not going to talk crap about Jin. Jin, it was a good fight. I was so ready to talk crap about Jin. What the hell? Oh. Wait a second. Is crossblades a real thing? The star weapon gains 10 damage. The other item goes 60% faster. Because I'm a whetstone away from crossblades. A whetstone away. Also, I think this just, like, blows up enemies. So I could sell these and maybe just find the hero longsword that way. But I could also just keep them and blow up enemies. What am I doing at this point? Why do I want this? 1.5 second cooldown, debuffs. I don't know if I do want that. Do I want vampire? Kind of. I don't know what I want. I feel pretty happy with life right now. I kind of just want to sell these too. Which is weird because we have the potential for crossblades, but crossblades is weird. Especially with a goobert. Maybe crossblades is amazing. It wants a weapon, which isn't really magic staff. Legendary epic. Could I have mana problems? I could, but like before we blow up enemies, will I have mana problems? Wait, the magic staff, oh no, is friends with this one. Magic staff. Can I get enough mana? Oh no. Oh no. Listen, we got things going on. What kind of things? All the things. These things. This thing can come over here now and be friends with the magic staff. Which just makes me happy. That one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes here. Good job. Will I have enough mana? I don't know. Once again, problem for future me. What about this one? Bird staff. Nobody likes bird staff. This amulet. This skull badge is a 1.5 second cooldown. Skull badge. We're gonna debuff them. Go super speed this. Super speed our garlic. So does this count as 2 activators? 5 activations. My food just finished. It beeped at me. We'll deal with that in a second. I want to see these activations. So, right now. No, that was only 1, I think. This went off. Super speed. Why did that go off? Oh, it didn't go off. It did start of battle. 40% faster. Is that what it always was? Wait. Holy, okay. There are things to note. A lot of things just happened. So 1, the start of battle goes off. That counted as an activation. Okay, the battle's not over yet, but I can't go through it until the end. Fine. Keep playing. I think it counts as 2. Holy speed. It does count as 2. That thing is crazy. And we have damage up, and we have stamina reduced. Alright, let's look at 0 seconds. So at 0 seconds, bam, this thing's already an activator. We're a fifth of the way there, 20%. Then, what happens? Falcon Blade does damage. Does damage. Holy charge up. Okay, so bam. This one goes off. That was one of the triggers. This one goes off. Oh, that was one blind resisted by Skull Badge. That was one of the triggers. That was one of the triggers. That was one of the triggers. The second Falcon Blade. So the second Falcon Blade is what triggered this. 9 heal. Did not debuff them. Why? Goobert. Oh, because we stopped too early. They resisted 2. We inflicted 2. We gained maximum stamina from the stamina bag because you're in class item. You're not a class item. Game is easy. I understand everything. Cool. Blueberry. Blueberry is my friend. I'm out of gold. Blue gem. Wait, blue gem is my friend. You can't all be my friends. Poison is my friend. Red gem. Not my it only sells for 1. You can't all be my friends. Okay. I want that blueberry. Do I want that carrot? Carrot gets me stamina, but I don't have stamina problems. I do have mana problems. To get the mana, I need 2 gold. To get the gold, listen, 80% of chance of poison is fun. Could become poison resist. I don't want it. I want this. So now, with the mana, we're in the mana bag. We're good. We are good. 3.3. That's it? Reserve the bag. Why? Because I might need the space. Could find it on sale, though. And I could find better bags. I should unreserve that. Tropical Summer. Broccoli Goobert. I'm sorry. Sometimes the game isn't fair. Like when you're playing with this bag. The bag of giving. Sometimes the game is not fair. We would like more buffs. From who? From whom? And I got an energy amulet. Sometimes the game is not fair. There's also a boomerang. I don't need it, but it's here. Too many things going on. Blueberry? Blueberry gets me mana up to 10. I'm never really gonna get to 10 mana as, like, right now, this turn. It's not gonna happen. In the future, who knows? Boomerang, kinda good. It becomes a stamina generator. It has a 2-second cooldown. It could come over here. Then I could move the mana item to be in these bags, which would be amazing. Is that overstating it? It's overstating it slightly. This one. Boomerang. Someday, I could move it. Alright, I have to go check on my food. I will be right back. I just realized that boomerang fits in well because I'm recording this video in large part because of Australia, and boomerangs make me think of Australia. Also, community. So, part of what made me remember to look up Straya is, I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, share info. I don't know. Look, in here. Membership. I got my second ever member, and it is Days. Thank you! I don't push the membership things too much, and I don't offer too much. I guess you get access to the videos early, but it just makes me happy, and I appreciate it. So yeah, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Alright, back to the video game. In the video game, I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to get mana early. Kind of also want to buff this early. Sorry, my mind, like, jumps all over the place a lot. I don't have a stamina bag. We have a high stamina use until the boomerang's up. The boomerang could actually grief me. Ideally, I could hit it. Crap. Go figure it out. So, ideally, the boomerang would go right here. I don't want to figure this out. Can I figure it out? I think I can. We can actually gain buffs with this one, but not really. All right. So this goes up here. This goes... That doesn't fit. Am I going to need to buy that bag? And if so... Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to keep repeating positive affirmations. I can do this. So the thing that I would like to do... No, because... Needs to gain more buffs. Wait, the one that needs to gain more buffs is not this staff. I can do this. Gain more buffs. That actually fits together nicely. Is that how I had it set up before? Pretty close. All right, there we go. So now the boomerang uses less stamina, 25% less. Which may not sound that big, but it really is. This one, crap, you're supposed to go right there. This one wants to go in that green bag, but it could also go over here. Okay, what do I need you for? That is a good question. That is a question. The real question right now is how do I get this one in that green bag? While also touching the Falcon blade. I think it's doable. Do I think it's doable? I think it could be doable. Overthinking video games. Okay, that's close. That's very close. Sell this one, buy this one, call it good. Start the battle. Energy amulet goes on that one. Start the battle. But I don't have the mana early enough. And really, it's this one I should speed up because it counts as double triggers for the goober. Goobert. Doesn't seem like it matters. And it could get me the mana that I need for the wand, the staff. This one. I do have 2 uniques. I don't want to figure it out, but I do want the bag space. I do debuff. Crap. I don't want to figure any of this out. Do I pause? The advantage to pausing. If I pause, I can eat food, come right back, and I would have the solution to the board. That does sound reasonable to me. But I also kind of just want to figure it out. And I want to be able to buy whatever bag I need before I pause. I think I'm going to need this stamina bag. What would I be willing to sell for it? I don't need these gloves. Still need 3 more gold. This actually sells for 3 gold. It does get me a free gem, but only if I can put the uniques in it. They're tough to position. I'm going to say it's gone. You're in. All right, now I'm going to pause and be right back in a second. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. So when I went to unpause the video, I think I just hit end recording instead, which means that you guys missed something. But it's basically just me blowing up opponents and then going and buying the ukulele. And Badger on sale, which is amazing. And talking random thoughts on Australia and Quentin Tarantino and what was the movie? Grindhouse, I think, as an actress that's either, I think it's from New Zealand, but makes me think of Australia. Okay, too many thoughts. I just bought this. I went to this shop. I want this because it's free money. I'm going to have to edit this video. God, I want the badger. All right, I'm going to pause, figure out what I'm doing in the video game, rearrange, and be right back again. All right, recording is going. We're good. I think I'm going to sell this just because it doesn't do much for me. It allows me to buy the badger. The badger does quite a bit. Badger makes a lot of sound. All right, badger uses mana. Oh, but mana is something important to me. Do I want to be speeding this up? If I can put it in this one, then yes. But this one can generate mana, but it doesn't only generate mana. I would like this bag. We're 1 gold off. Let's sell this green. Buy this. Why do I want to buy that? Because I can use it to recycle things. Which things? These are all the questions that I have. So, you need to be in the yellow bag. You are. You would like to see more nature items. You can't. This one. This one. Okay. Yeah, but that takes away a star, but this puts back a star. Wait, you're a mana item. But you're a mana item that I don't care about. You're a darkness item. Again, don't care. Alright. Perfect. Luck. Pineapple. Start the battle. Pretty sure we just blow up enemies. Now I'm paranoid that I killed my recording again. But I didn't. I just keep looking over at it. So, Katana. Katana could steal damage from this. This one doesn't gain damage. Somehow we're still blowing them up, even though I don't really do much damage. What is my plan for damage? Magic staff. Poison goop. Oh. Debuffs. Okay, maybe it's all of those things. There's a second energy amulet. What the hell? Wait. Okay, I was making sure Recombobulate didn't actually break anything. Okay, so why do I want the dagger one? The only reason that I really care is if I crit. But, I mean, it's worth doing, I guess. Ukulele is decent to speed up. Huh. Ukulele can do big things. Shovel's not happening. Bag is happening. This one would be really good on the Falcon. Does it fit? Not well, but kind of. Alright, dagger. Dagger rang. Stone. Things to consider. This whetstone, no. This twine, no. Maybe. But not for, like, crafting. Just for the fact that it's kind of decent. Not that decent. It's kind of decent. You are a nature pet. Didn't know that. You're nature. Wait, you're nature. And you do debuffs, which we can give more of. And you're friends with this one and these ones because it's just lots of debuffs. I like it. Okay. Oil lamp for the Falcon blade. Should I still be speeding this? It depends how long it takes me to get mana, which I feel like the answer is pretty long. Because I could just super speed the ukulele. But I don't need the healing too early. Gaining the buffs or inflicting the frost would both be good. I'm gonna say one on here, one on here. I could go like this, though. Do that. If we have the stamina for it. It still does damage, even if we don't have the mana. So mana. God, that thing just went twice, I think. Then it goes some more. Hey. We do end up getting the mana, right? Because I refund. We end up getting the mana. 180 against 29. Magic Staff did most of the damage. Falcon Blade does not do much damage, but it does hit twice and it speeds up other things, and we didn't have stamina problems. But if they had a shield, I would have problems. It would be cool. Alright, quick pause. It would be cool if the blue gem didn't just ignore armor, but also skipped shields. Maybe that would be too strong, but... Kind of, but to really use it, you kind of want to get to like a perfect, which costs a lot of money, so... I feel like perfect gem, that would be nice. What do I want to check? Oh, mana. So I want to look at the mana graph. we don't end up with mana until... So I need 3 of it. When do I have 3 mana for the first time? Because once I get the mana, then we refund it and we're set. 3 mana happens fairly quick. Bam, right here with the 2 blueberries. And if we look up here, Sapphire gave me 1. 60% chance. If we go to the end, at 8 seconds, Sapphire gives me the most, so maybe just speed that up, but if there's a shield, it just drains my stamina. Amulets gave me a bunch. Puzzle bag gave me a bunch. Ukulele gives me a bunch. Blueberries give me a bunch. Chipped sapphires gave me a little bit. Okay. What? I don't want to figure this out. I mean, it's easy to just put it on the ukulele, which is the priority. But ideally, I would put it on the ukulele and... No, not on the staff. Wait, why is it even on the staff? I don't know. Oh, the second energy wait. How long have I had second energy amulet? For a while. So second energy amulet is actually important. What about this one? Wait, there's an elephant rune. Oh no. Oh no. I feel bad for my opponents. This isn't fair. They're not going to be doing fair things either, but still. I still feel bad. I would like you to what? To not be wasting so many stars on that staff. Ooh. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's promising. Can I work with that? As always, I'm gonna have to pause because these bags are a pain. SS bag. ZZ. 2-2. Alright, so that's pretty good. Except that I still need to get more space up here. Huh. It is pretty good, though. Alright, to get more space, one thing I could do is that. So now, I would only be missing 1 star from availability, and we have plenty of room for these green ones. Speeding this up kind of makes sense to me. God, I want to speed this up, but only if I have the starting mana. Oh god. That's not starting mana, but it's stupid amounts of mana. Wait. So another thing... Alright. Another thing to consider is I don't really want to be Poison Goobert forever. I do gain 25% more debuffs, but still... And it's a nature star. But still. Poison Goob is not the long-term plan. Just looking at my bags for a second. Alright. What about these gloves? No. Too much stamina. This one is good. It would like to be in a green bag, but it might need to be over here to be stars. Also, this one. I'm missing a star up top. I need more bags. This one. This one. This one. You can move. Oh, but ideally that would go across 2 bags. Too bad. This one. Is it better? So if I'm not actually... If I don't care about the poison things... then the fact that this can craft into something better could be good. I'm gonna say for now the poison's good. Mana Mastery, damage. Nothing, nothing, something random. Mana Mastery. I think we take it, and then if I get a mana orb, we can just get tons of buffs very quickly. Is the plan? Crap, can't fit that one. Okay, this one. Could be sped up, and it gives a lot of mana. Alternatively. What is the alternative? This. That. We're up to 3 stars. It's being sped up. Could I do better? Oh, this gives more buffs, but it's not being sped up. 20% chance. This one. I need more armor bags. I don't know if I actually care about this lamp. I do because it's starting heat. At some point, I might be printing heat. There are so many buff refunds right now. My mana. 28 mana. They did have a shield, and they still didn't screw me up. Luckily, it was not the moon shield. They're trying to do mana things, but they don't drink enough mana. Keep going. There's a big blue gem. Listen, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. There's also a dragon egg. I appreciate the dragon egg so much. As like a sink of money. I don't know if this one really fits. It does. Kind of does. So much money. I'm gonna say no to it. Unreserve it. We'll find something else. Start the battle. So what did I add that round? A gem. We upgraded to a perfect. Really, if I have enough mana, which I do pretty quickly, I should just put that in the mana staff so that the mana staff could hit through armor. Because this thing doesn't do damage in this can. I need the ability to crit. There's a mana orb. Hey, it's the ability to crit. That does not play nice with a... Oh. Fire staff's actually amazing. Crap. I don't have heat gain, but the fact that I refund 75% of the buffs and I gain more kind of makes up for me not having heat gain. And who knows, maybe the magic orb will give me heat. So if I sell this one for 3, I would still need 1 more gold. I could get rid of a blue. Blueberries can get me luck. Wait, why do I want luck? I want heat. Why do I want this one? What about darkness? Ooh, dark saber. I am doing a lot of debuff things. Okay, why do I want this? Because I should be able to pop a mana orb pretty early. Things I didn't consider. How to arrange the bags. All right, let's start considering that. Cool. That helps. This one goes here. I could change that if I need to. Oh, this speeding up the loot would actually be huge. Huh. How huge? Kind of huge. It would screw with everything. So there is an argument for just getting rid of Goobert. What is the argument? The argument is there's a lot of good things going on in the video game, and Goobert doesn't need to be one of them. Harsh but true. So, you. Wasn't I trying to do something with you? I was, but I don't know what it is. Ooh. Okay, wait a second. But this does want to go either in the yellow bag if it can, or in the green bag even. Green bag. Green bag almost works, but do I have stamina problems? I could also just say forget that. if I say forget that... Alright. How do I feel about this? Decent? Not amazing, but decent. What would make me feel better? This going here, this going here. That makes me feel slightly better. Stun duration would be really nice. Start the battle. I feel pretty good. Hubert's questionable, because I could be speeding up more things. But are they as good as getting free poison and a little bit of heals? I don't know. Part of the problem is, this is when enemies could start heavily reflecting my poison at me. And I'm not doing heavy poison things. This is heavy mana things. This is heavy stamina things. Huh. This is big mana. If they had a shield, I could actually use this. I don't think I'm going to. Alright, I think I'm buying this one. Space is good. Now, I could technically do something over here. This one is weird, but I do have the mana orb. This would help me pop it quick. Is that good? I don't know. So what we're looking for is a heat source. With a heat source, I can refund the heat that I'm using. Like a chili goober would be amazing. This one. Use mana to regen stamina. No, we're good. I do have the mana, but so far I haven't heard myself honk. Start the battle. Still not seeing musical instruments like ever. I guess I don't roll much. This Ranger scares me so much right now. Unless I have Insta Crown, Ranger just scares the crap out of me. They do so much damage so quickly. Especially Hammer Ranger. Mega Clover. Did they actually pop? It looks like they popped their Mega Clover. Yeah. Alright, so, hey, we're doing debuff things. This is in the debuff bag. As you can see, I put a lot of thought into that decision. Didn't just snap, purchase it the second I saw it. I wanted it. Blueberry. Crap. So these heats. This heat. What about you? What about another of these? For what? For Empower. The mana item. I don't even know if I want the first one. I like that when it uses buffs, they can get refunded. Huh. Could also have it give extra buffs. I don't think it's that good, but it's kind of good. What else would be good? Art is too expensive. We're doing blind things. Blind things are kind of crazy. And I have 2 sands, which is pretty useful. Crap. This sand would like to move over here, which means what? Means that I would like another item. I'm gonna buy this item. So now you're at full stars. This would like to be in that green bag. Both of the energy amulets are in the green bag. The only one that really isn't is the mana orb. Mana orb would really like to be in green. In yellow, it just gets me more mana. I don't need more mana. But in green, it could go crazy. Keep in mind, though, we do already have this. Wait, do I have starting mana yet? No. Because this is a good one to speed up. How long does it take me to get mana? I don't know. Probably longer than this takes to fire. Start the battle. It's round 14. I still have 4 hearts left. Poison, poison, carrot. Extra poison damage. Another ranger build that kind of scares me. But not if we blow them up, or if I had poison resist, which I don't. So the problem with this one is I think they either cleanse or reflect or something. So they're good at resisting poison, which makes sense because they have self-poison. This one cleanses 4 debuffs, and then there's a carrot that cleanses another debuff. And then there's a Shelly that cleanses 6 debuffs. And then this one, doesn't it do something? Resist debuffs. Debuffs are just stupid. I mean, the Goobert heals for a massive amount, so this Goobert is just good. Heals for 22. I did want starting mana. I kind of want this. Why? I don't know. I don't really need this. If I sell you, broccoli's actually kind of good at some point. Better if I have the ability to crit. So my thought is, get rid of this. Why? Because it's a big item, and because what I really wanted was starting mana. Starting mana, that is 6. 6 is plenty. What about more? More would be nice. 6 is plenty. So now the big thing is I can do that and that. YouTube. Oh, but these still want to be in the green one. Crap. They do. I don't need that much starting mana. Let's think about this. How much do I need? I think I need more than 2. 4. That would be good. It would get sped up. 2. Yeah, but, what about that? What about giving it more buffs? Wait, why did I think that was gonna work? What about that? That screws with ukulele. Okay. I did want this to get more buffs. Too bad. Right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna figure this out. That one. There we go. 2. You're not a mana item. That's fine. You don't need to be a mana item. We care about copying heat. Heat, heat, heat. Full stars. I do care about this energy amulet being in here. How's my stamina? Listen, Daggerang's stamina will go down. We have 7 max. I feel pretty good about this decision. Okay, this sand is fine. This heat. I do want the heat. This book uses mana. Gain maximum health. Nobody cares. Even though I don't mind using mana right now. Still don't care. 4 starting mana. I think that's enough. Could move this food, but probably better with the badger. I'm going to say this is good enough. Wait, what about this purple? Purple. 2 seconds. 3.3 seconds. If I switch this, then I could get this back into the green bag. Except, yeah, we're trying to do mana things. That totally works. Totally works. Except I said I wanted to duplicate heat, but it's 1 heat versus however many buffs this gives. Okay. We're there. We're doing things. Okay. That is a blind Goobert, fast activators, tons of heat, with 4 super speed Shellys. Luckily, the cat does not speed them up. Doesn't speed this up. The cat does speed up these 2. Crap, they have a shield. They have chilies. They have tons of blind. I'm putting blind on them, though. But does it matter? Is this on hit? On hit. Okay, if they're blinded, they should have, yes, less than 0% chance. I don't know. No, don't hit me. Miss, thank you. I don't know if they can gain their heat if they're blind. Technically, the Shellies will do it, and they're going to full heal. We're also frosting them. Worth noting. Frosting, blinding. And I think I'm building up permanent blind. They might also be. 25% chance to protect your buffs from removal and your opponent's debuffs from cleansing. Ooh, that part. Their blind is temporary. No, they also have a purple. Okay, luckily, I had 35 luck. I make so many random buffs, it's stupid. Actually stupid. I should actually maybe get the prismatic one, because the prismatic one uses 5 buffs. This might be like the only circumstance. Wait, was I able to hold alt in the shop before? I thought I wasn't. Did they patch that? I thought you couldn't hit alt in here. No way. That would be amazing by the devs. The devs for this game are so good. Alright, so this uses 5 buffs to give 5 buffs. It's actually really good. But I want the starting mana too. We just need a second prismatic. Just give me the prismatic wand. Easy. Prismatic wand. Crap. Those are really good. Crap. Those are really good. Why are those really good? Because they work really well together. Damage reduction and shield. When do I get rid of this boomerang? Now? Australia. It's time. So, that does give up... No, that doesn't even fit. Wait, when do I give up the light goobert? No, the light goobert just saved me. Don't consider giving up the light goobert. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. What does that mean? That means we're gonna figure this out together right now. This one. Good job. Flip it right side up. So now... I'm looking at my bags. So we want the ukulele to be happy. Friend. I want this one to be happy. 4 stars. That's pretty happy. I would like the badger to be happy. Yeah. Can't have everything. Could move this one. But right now it's being sped up. It gives tons of mana. Why do I need tons of mana? I really don't. To pop the mana orb. Yeah, but... I feel like starting mana is so much more important. This one. Items gain block, gain mana. Nobody cares. This one. I would like that one. Another shield. Second moon shield. Oh god. Second moon shield's actually amazing. So much money. No, because the morb is good. We don't need this. Okay. Good talk. This one, 3.3 seconds. Shield is amazing, especially as you get later and later into the game, the shield becomes more and more amazing. This one can give so many... Wait. Mana orbs gain plus 20 random buffs. Okay. God, if I have enough mana, just putting this into this bag. I don't know if I have enough. Like, I don't know if I gain the mana quick enough without using the mana orb itself. I might, though. This food. This one. Alright, so I wanted that one there because it makes the badger happy. Could just move the badger. No. Badger's happy. Plan is, get rid of the boomerang. The daggerang. Why? Because it doesn't actually do that much. Okay, it's gone. This one. Mana things. There's actually like too many things to optimize at this point. Anti-heal is pretty awesome. This one. What am I doing with this red? Nothing. What am I doing with this blue? We are trying to apply debuffs a little bit, but it's questionable. Is questionable. I would like you to be friends with this badger. Too bad. Blind is good, though. I would take all the blind I can get right now. Believe. This one, kind of good. This one gives a lot of buffs. They're not really buffs I care about. It's a lot of regen. What do I do with all the regen? I have no idea. Okay, why is this magic staff here? Good question. I did say maybe I want the prismatic. Okay, the reason I want the prismatic is because it refunds crazy buffs. So you're going to be using mana like crazy, because that's going to be the one that I have the most of. Whatever you have the most of. I think I just have to try it. It's so slow, though. Oh, this one was down here to activate this. Wait, I have a quick purple. Quick purple. Wait, I do gain mana. Mana gets armor. 5 mana gets 2 armor. 5 mana gets 8 armor. Huh. This one is not seeing as many items as I would like. I'm gonna go switch it. Cool. This one would like to go see this broccoli. Broccoli is giving me buffs, but they're buffs I don't care about. That? I still have 4 gold. It is round 16. Darkness book. Wait a second. Use 13 health to gain 3 mana I don't care about. Inflict 1 blind every 3 seconds I kind of care about. Elephant rune is not the one that does blind. Badger rune is not the one that does blind. It's the crit rune that does blind. We're good. Start the battle. Mana. But now the problem is, I'm not going to have the starting mana. Crap, and they crowned. And I don't actually heal. They super crowned. They snaked. Rapier's going crazy. They started out with tons of luck. It's going full speed. They have crit collars, so... God, they have so much luck. They have the toads. That's starting luck plus the toads, plus every time this uses... stuff, plus more buffs, plus rainbow. Okay. And they have purples to mess up my buffs a bit. Huh. Crossblades is here. This one's really good. Alright. What about the collar? No. For what? What about? Alright, so I chose this one. I think this one has to come over here. Because it's super slow, but that speeds it up quite a bit. The idea is we just gain stupid amounts of empower. Stupid amounts. My favorite amount. Anna orb. Green bag. Huh. If I move you over here, that could go there. This could go here. That could go there. Alright. What else? That's it? What about a coal? Coal can give me heat. Coal can go in the helmet. In the helmet. What do? You gave 8 armor, resist 1 debuff. I'm gonna look for better. Poison. Kind of stopped doing poison. Mostly. This one. Genie lamp. Gain buffs, use buffs. Do I get armor? Not really. Could I get armor? With a flute I could. Too bad musical instruments don't exist as soon as you take ukulele. What about regen? Or what? What about any of these? What about rolling? Chili. Easiest decision of my life. Close. So I would like this to be touching more mana things. To do that, I would have to turn the bag sideways again. I think we're good. These green bags are crazy good. This yellow bag is crazy good. Scripture of Light. This one. Before defeat, do craziness. Gain armor for each ice on your opponent. I do have some ice on my opponent. Shield or armor activates. 30% chance. Up to 7. I do have a shield. You're expensive. Round 17. What about this one? Ooh, twine. I don't see a great... actually, twine could go right here. Every time the shield hits, I would have a high chance. You know what? That sounds fun. Let's do that. Purple for... what? Purple for anti-heal. Blue. Blue for the smallest amount of armor gain. Do it. Chessboard is not even magical. It's not Magic Wizard's chest from Harry Potter. It is not. Blind. I'm being blinded. And they have Phoenix. Do they have Lantern? No, they have Banner. Yeah, but I have luck. So do they. Yeah, but I have a lot of stuff. So this one, 33 to 34 damage, 28 in power. This one, 123 to 125 damage, heat. Let's go to the end. Mana. We generated 82 mana, 35 from the mana orb. 28 mana or no, that's used. Okay, that makes way more sense. 28, 28, 27. 22 from the mana orb. Perfect Sapphire, 14. Puzzle bag gets me 9. Just mana gets me 9. It's also going to generate heat. Heat, heat, heat. Used. Staff of Fire uses a bunch. Prismatic Wand only used 10, so it only activated twice. Wand of Equilibrium. And what do you give? You give him power. That's why we have so much Empower. Alright. I wanted to check. Beyond mana. The other thing. Oh, heat. Heat. Energy Amulet, 10, 10, so 27 just from these. Chili Pepper gave another 5. Ukulele gave 2. Flames all gave 1. Staff of Fire used 26. These ones generated 27. These ones only generate when I'm using it, even though it's only 75% chance. Because I generate extra buffs because of ukulele, and ukulele is in a double whatever green bag, I'm actually generating more than I use, over 100%. Crazy. I think it's probably the same with mana. Could be. Mana. We gain 131. Oh, except for the mana ore, but still. So we use a total of 80, but then we gain from this one, Energy Amulet, 27, 26, and then we want the energy bag is 9. So 27 plus 26 is 53, plus 9 is 62. And we use 80. So we do not generate quite as much with the mana. Wonder why. As we're using. That's surprising to me. Maybe because some of the things that are using it get refunded so it doesn't count as using it? Huh. No, it still counts as using it. That is weird to me. Because some of the items that are using it are not in this bag. Like this energy orb, that's a big reason. Got it. That's why. So this one, surprisingly good. Just for the remove spikes gain heat. It gains crazy amounts. This one, really good. Round 18, that one, really good. This one, kind of good. Crap. So this gains 100 armor right at the start. Then it gains 20, but it actually gains 130. And then it gains 26. 130, 26. And I could kind of fit it. So if I was going to fit it, Draconic stays in. Draconic gives extra buffs. Draconic goes there. Gold. So now we could do increased healing. I need 3 gold to buy this. I would like the cupcake, but it's probably not going to happen. Could it happen? I do want the sand for the blind. Should have checked how much twine did. This could also hurt me, but I have a lot of healing. Do I? I have chili. I have this. I have like just enough healing, I'm gonna say. Eat. Sand. I want this bag. Get that bag. Too bad? Too bad. I don't really need this mana. But I like being able to hit through armor. What if I just did that with this one? There are enemies who could have lots of armor. What about crit and stun resist? There are enemies that do a lot of crit and stun. Okay. What about removing their buffs? There are enemies that gain lots of buffs. Okay. There are also enemies that heal a lot. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I am starting. Do I think this broccoli is good? I don't know. It's okay. It's a lot of buffs. Do I think this one is good? I don't know. It's okay. A lot of buffs. Find a bag on sale. That one. That's not a bag on sale, for the record. Close enough. Start the battle. Shield scares me. It's a lot of heat stuff. What is their second skill? So I see that one. Luckily, some of the things they're oh, it's over here. Ever burning. Some of the things for their battle cry are just regular flames. We win that pretty easily. Cool. 75 heat. That was me honking, partly because of you, in large part. Shield just messes up this Falcon. Falcon's a weird item. Maybe I should have gone crossblades. How did you do? Most important, how did twine do? If we go healing. Alright, twine. Overheal, no. Twine. Or maximum health gained. Or maximum health gained. You love to see it. Item activates. 80% chance. Gain health. Activations. Moon Shield. 3 activations. How do we only have 3 activations? You only hit into me 2 times? I guess it's only a 30% chance. Yeah, but if they had been Hammer Dagger, this could have screwed up their day. Or made them drink a bunch of potions. Blind. Oh, that's the other thing. If their accuracy is down, they won't actually hit. Like, if they miss, I don't think this triggers the shield. And I have damage reduction. That badger rune is crazy. Ideally, I would just find like 6 of those. But that's a lot to ask for. So we have blind and we have badger runes. Cool. I feel like we could have done more with that. I could have done more. Plus 16. Okay, never mind. I feel amazing. Plus 16, we're 86 diamond. If I had another round like that, we would be in Masters. History. 2 losses. Okay, I feel really good. I do see myself taking random skill quite a bit. God, I take random skill a lot. These are the ones when I didn't even take a class item. No class item. Screw it. Before I realized ukulele is broken. I know they nerfed it, but they have to nerf the 20% extra buffs thing at some point. Looks like 1 win. They're debuffed too much to do anything. They do have a lot of buffs. It's just the buffs don't do anything. I guess accuracy over 100%, never mind, they have luck. This thing does damage too. 1 win. That staff again. They don't have heat, which is surprising considering they have the whip and that staff. They just don't have much mana. 2 wins. Kept your poison goober, unlike me. Chessboard is a quick activator. Wait, should I start considering that? I think it goes off like every second. This is scary. Super scary. So that hammer. Nullify. Wait, they didn't stun me? Stun chance, 58. Crit resisted, stun resisted. Is this my 3rd fight? I think it's my 3rd fight. Crit resisted. Crit resisted. They're dead. Wait, all I have to do to counter this is get a bunch of caps and a yellow gem. Crit and stun resist. Stun resist, 40. Crit hit resist, 35. And they're not 100%. They only have 2 pigs on this. Only. No pigs on the purple cap. You love to see it. 3 wins. Ooh. I think we're good. Do they like self-debuff? No. But they don't resist debuffs, and I do debuff. I mean, they do resist debuffs. The question is, do they drink these? Part of the question. But so far, they're not really keeping debuffs on me either. I think we're good. These purple potions scare me, though. We are not good. They did get the debuffs on there. This one starts going crazy. This one starts going crazy. These 2 go crazy. They do cleanse. 3 wins, 1 loss. Holy caps. What are they doing? 2 short swords. This one, they don't do enough damage. They do have a good amount of heat, but not really. They do have a crown. The main thing is they have those 3 caps. Guaranteed crit hits 4. Yeah, but their weapons are crap. The best one is actually the obsidian dragon. And the crown. Those are like their 2 best things. And this purple cap. Chester. What's Chester doing? Lil Chestnut. 152 damage. Through their armor. 100% of the time. 2nd crown. I hate it. Dawn. 46 heat against 29. Just wait until that crown's down. 0, 0, 0, 0. Hope we hit you with this fire staff. We did, but we didn't crit. Wait, how do I crit? Oh, I only crit because of this, right? Draconic Orb. Crit chance, I have 0. No crits. Okay, 4 wins, 1 loss. God, what are these boards? Okay, we're in diamond. What are they doing with all of that? Not much? I was gonna say, where's their Ivy? Their Ivy's right there. They have a ton of armor. Luckily, I did put in the blue gem. I did. That's slow motion fire. That's my fireball. Stunned. Resist. Do they have a crown? They do not. They do have a cap. They have 50% damage reduction. They have 2 caps. 2 caps? Why is it 50%? I guess 25, 25. Makes sense. Stones. Don't throw rocks at me. Poison. This gains spikes and luck, so the blind is not going to work well against them. Do they have a crit collar? I don't see it. This thing drains stamina, but they're fine so far. I do have a shield, and I see it going off. I think we're good because I have that shield. In part. They're drinking potions. That's what I was worried about. So they drink potions, they gain spikes. When they gain spikes, I take poison damage. When I take poison damage, they do 25% extra damage. And when they gain spikes, this does extra damage. But they were temporary spikes, they didn't kill me. Potion Bomb really wants to kill me quick. I do get the crits, which is part of why I got rid of the boomerang. But this thing uses those crits. 44, 44, then we get the 83. If this staff attacked before this, we would have killed right there. It's okay. Staff hits for 90, one more staff hit kills. One thing that sucks is this Falcon isn't even doing damage because it's going into their block. But staff hit kills. 5 wins, 1 loss. Ooh. Potions! Potions, how much vamp do they get? Vamp? This could give a bunch of vamp. That's vamp, that's vamp. Prismatics give vamp. 21 vamp. But 18 blind. Do they have cleanse? They do have crits. The big question is, can they hit me? And they do have luck, but 20 blind, I don't know if they can hit me enough. God, if I got a second Draconic, I'd be blowing people up, because a lot of times it's that last hit. Or like one more hit would have done it. Cool. 6 wins, 1 loss. 7 wins, 1 loss. They do have a crown. They have 2 crowns. Okay, wait. Crowns could mess me up. No. 7 wins, 1 loss? I think so. Okay, with a squirrel. They do have a rapier that gets faster and faster. They have ukulele. I think they're dead. They did have a crown. Yeah, but they're dead as soon as it wears off. Ah, they do have a lot of luck to feed the thing. It just doesn't scale as quick as the staff does. It does counter blind, though. But the bigger thing, I don't know. They have plenty of luck. So they don't need the refund bags. It's not just that this scales quicker, but I also have a ton of empower. They also have lightsaber, though. And they don't have the regen for it. I could be feeding a lightsaber, but not the stamina part. 8 wins, 1 loss. Anything to think about here? I do debuff them, but not actually. They cleanse so much. So, debuffs are not a real thing. We already kind of knew that. No, there's nothing to think about. They don't have a weapon. I mean, they have the one sword. The sword that does 16 to 18 damage on round 18. They can crit technically. They have a lot of HP. They're just trying to do Shelly things, I assume. But Shelly's slow unless you have some craziness, and they don't. We'll do one more. I mean, you can get a bunch of regen, I guess? What do you do with it? Nothing. I like your pig. I don't think it does anything. One more. Ooh, wait a second. I don't think this does anything, but that looks awesome. That's a quick activator. 0.81. Steel. So much steel. Sadly, How do you do damage? They steal my empower. Wait a second. If they can steal my heat and my empower, but they're gonna steal mana. Also, it doesn't look like they're stealing anything. I think they steal it and then I remove it or something. Oh, they could just be missing. They don't have enough luck. And does it count as hits if it hits the shield? Probably. Okay, they started gaining buffs. But not enough of them. If they get the luck, no. I just like the look of the steel goober with the boomerangs around it. They're out of stamina, but only temporarily. That stamina's problem. These already use 0 right here. It'll solve itself, just give it a second. But I'm gaining more and more armor just from this little green gem. Or blue gem. Oh no, I'm gaining armor from the vampire armor. That's what it is. I was gonna say, there's no way that does that. Block. Maybe the perfect blue, but I doubt it. Vampire armor, 260. Chipped sapphires, 58. For 1 gold? 58 block? Take it. Protective purses. Give space. What did they do? Damage dealt. Nothing? They did 84 damage. 6.2 per second. Damage dealt. 72.8 per second. Their problem is, I have a moon shield and I have a badger rune. Moon shield works on ranged weapons. These are low damage items. And it removes the stamina, so even though they don't use much, it keeps them from getting to 0 quickly, and then the badger rune reduces it by a flat 8 damage. Very cool. Alright. Tomorrow, 1 episode, we're gonna try and hit masters. That is the plan. Now, it is time to go to sleep. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.